In this video, we are going to do some MCQ from the chapter set theory. Now let's begin with the first question here. So the first question says the following set in the roster form. X says that X is a positive integer divisible divisor of 9. So divisor of 9 is what? That means the one which divides 9. So we can say that yeah, it has to be 1, 3, and 9, as you know that. 9 is divisible by 1, by 3, as well as by 9 itself. So for the first part, we'll say that this is the correct answer. In the second question, it says set of natural numbers x such that 4x plus 9 is less than 50 in the roster form. So what you can conclude from here that we have 4x plus 9, which is less than 50. So we can write this as 4x as less than 50 minus 9, that is 41. So x when divided, 41 divided by 4 will give you 10, 1 over 4. Now a natural number which is less than 10, 1 by 4. So 10 can be included. In that case, it is 1, 2. Yeah, these are. You can say from 1 to 10. So we'll say that C is the correct option for this. In the third question, it says set A, which is numbers from 14 to 98, 14, 21, 28, 35 in the set builder form. So one thing is very clear to observe in this case is these numbers clearly are the multiples of 7. So I can split this and write this as 14 as 7 into 2. I can write 21 as 7 into 3, 28 as 7 into 4, and so on. And the last one, which is 7 into 14. So from here, we can say that it is 7 times an integer n, and n here is from 2 to 14. That is this is n. N is greater than, this n is greater than equal to 2, but less than equal to 14. So we can say that this would be the correct option, that is B. In the fourth question, it says set A is equal to x such that x is a square of natural number and x is less than 100. So let's find out the set A in this case. Clearly that set A comprises of square of natural number. So 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49. Keeping in mind it has to be less than 100. Well, it's 8 square, right? Yeah, 8 square is what? 64. And 9 square is 81. We cannot take 10 square, right? Because it has to be less than 100. And B is a set of even natural numbers. So set B are even natural number is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? So on. But then what you have to keep in mind that we have to find the cardinality. Yeah, cardinality means what? Something, a number of common elements is what it means. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to write all the even natural number. Instead, I'll be writing those which has some common thing like 4, 16, 36, 64. So clearly, I can see that the next number 16, then the other even natural numbers, then we'll have 36, then the other even natural number 64, and so on. Now, among these, we can figure out that the common elements are what? This is 4, 16, 36, 64. So just you have to understand the meaning of this. This cardinality means we have to find the number of common elements. So number of common elements, 1, 2, 3, 4. So A is the correct answer for this. Now we are on the fifth question. It says X, we are given set X as which is equal to 8 raised to the power n minus 7 and minus 1, where n belongs to natural number. Well, set Y is 4n minus 49, where n belongs to natural number again. And we have to figure out whether X is a subset of Y or Y being a subset of X, or they are equal, or their intersection is a null set. Now, first thing we will do here is to figure out what is set X here. So we see that n is a natural number. So replacing n, like here I'm putting n as the first natural number. What we are getting, 8 minus 8, that is 0. Now replacing n with 2. So 7 into 2 minus 2, this is 64 minus 15 should give you how much? 49. Now similarly, if I replace 8 as 3 into 7, n as 3, sorry, this is what? 8 cube is what? 68 cube is 512 minus 21 minus 1. This is 512 minus 22, right? So this is 7 threes are 21 minus 1. So it gives how much? This is 512 minus 22 should give us 490. Let's find till here only. So we got the first as 0, second as 49, third as 490. Similarly, we are going to find out the set y. So set y is what? We can write it here, right? The set x we have got. Let's write it here. That's 0, 49, 490, and so on. For set y, replacing n with 1 here. So it's 49 minus 49. That comes out to be 0. N with 2. So 49 into 2 is what? 98 minus 49 is 49. Replacing n with 3. So it's going to be what? 49 into 3 minus 49. We can take 49 as common. So this is 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is what? 2. That comes out to be 98. Am I right? 49. Right? That should be 49 into 98. That's 98. Now replacing n with what? 4. So same way, if I take 49 as common, it is n minus 1. So it's what? N I have placed as 4, I suppose. Yeah, 4. So it's 49 into 3. So we can conclude that this is actually a multiple of 49 with 0 starting with 49, then 98. Then it's 49 into 3. That's 147 and so on. Looking into this, I can figure out that there must be 490 as well at the 49 into 10. Now, erasing everything and just focusing on this part, what you can conclude here that all the elements of X is present in Y. That's our conclusion. We can see that all the elements of X, all the elements of set X is present in Y. This is a set X and this is set Y. So X and Y. So clearly, you can say X is a subset of Y. In question number 6, we have to write, what's that? Yeah, we have to write this as, this is given as an interval, then we have to find the length of the interval. Let's first see, we have set X, whatever the set X says that X belongs to R. R stands for the real number here, where X is greater than -5 and less than equal to 6. As interval that's given to us, and what we have to find is the length of the interval. Well, this is an unfamiliar term, must be for you. By length of the interval, it means the absolute value of the difference between the upper and the lower ends of the interval. By that, I mean to say that the upper end is this, lower end is this, and their difference, like say 6, difference is what? Bigger minus smaller. And whatever it comes, its absolute value, right, is the length. So it's a 6 plus 5, that is 11. And the absolute value or the modulus of 11 is 11 only. So it's 11. So one more time, this is the length of the interval is obtained by, as I said, the absolute value. It should be the absolute value of the difference between the upper and the lower ends of the interval. Question number 7 says if A and B are two sets, then A intersection with A union B is equal to what? So let's say if I make set A, let's say this is set A and this be set B, right? So the A union B will be what? A union B will include all the elements of A, that means this, and all the elements of B. Yeah. And this is what? A union B. Whatever that colored portion is shaded one is A union B. The green shaded portion is A union B. Now they're asking its intersection with set A. So the set A is what? This is what I took. The set A. What's happening? That's fine now. So what you can see that the common reason that if you see, this is overlapping, right? You can see the red is overlapping with the left-hand side of the green portion. That means their intersection is the common element, and the common element has to be the set A. Is it A? Yeah, it should be A only. As you can see, the common region of green and that red is set A only, as I took this as set A and B. So therefore, this is the correct answer. Well, then question number, are we on question number? It's 8. No, it's 8. So we are given a set A, x as that xy is an ordered pair, right? Such that x square plus y square is 25, and the other ordered pair, that is x square xy again, x square plus 9y square is equal to 144. We have to get A intersection B contains how many points? Well, they're asking about the point. Well, it should be a bit difficult to understand if you are not taught, if you haven't done the concept of a equation of a circle. That's based on a circle. Well, the equation of circle is like this only. So the equation of this, the first circle here, as you can see, its origin, its origin is 0, 0, and its radius is 5. Let me just tell you only the equation of a circle is actually x minus h whole square plus y minus r whole square is y minus k whole square is equal to r square. Well, if you are finding it difficult to understand, just remember, it depends if you have not taught this circle. What you can figure out here, the origin is 0, 0, and the radius is 5. So basically, we have to draw a circle whose origin is 0 and the radius is 5. That means this is 5 unit, this is 5 unit, this is 5 unit, and this is 5 unit. And the other one is an equation. You can see that this is the radius. This is x squared plus 3y whole square is equal to 1, that is 12 whole square. So the radius is 12 and the circle is going to be something like this. I'm not drawing the whole thing. Let's say this one. So you can find out that how many common points they have. So the common points is number 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and 4 here. So we can say they have 4 common points. And what's the option? The option 4 common points is this one. That is option D. Question number 9 says that set S such that x is positive multiple of 3 and less than 30, and the other set P is prime number less than 20. We have to find number of element in S plus number of any element in P. So that means we are not looking for the common element. We just have to find the number of elements. So I can say that the set S will be multiples like 3, 6, 9, and you see, we have to count the number of multiples. So I can see till here it will be 10, and from 33 onwards, I can see till 60 it will be 20, and 90 like that. You can see till 99. So there are how much? You know that till 99 has to be 33. Is easy to understand. 10, 20, 30, and then 3. So n of S has how many elements? 33, and n of P is what? Prime number less than n of P. Prime number less than what? 20. So it's 1. No, 1 is not prime. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8. So clearly, their sum is what we have to get, and that is 33 plus 8 is 41. D is the correct answer. Now this is question number 10. It says in a school, sports event, 50 students participated in football, 30 participated in cricket, and 15 participated in both. You have to find the number of students who participated in both football and cricket. So it can be done in two ways. One using Venn diagram and the other using formula. Let's say this be the school and there are 50 students. All right. So I'll use this one. This is 50 student who is participated in football, and let's this be 30 students who participated in cricket and 15 students participated in both. So let's first write down the both. That means we have this as 15. This is cricket. The first is football. This is football, the red one, and this is cricket. All right, 30 students. Yeah, we got it. Now you can see that the common reason is this, and there are 50 students who participated in both the games. So out of the 50, we can see that 15 is out of 50, 15 of them are playing cricket as well as football. So only football will be what? 15 minus 50 minus 50. This whole thing is 50. 50 minus 15 is how much? 35. And there are 30 students over here. So 30 minus 15 is 15. So we have to find out what the number of students who participated either football, cricket, or both, right? So that means we have to find out this reason as well as this reason. So we can say that is how much? The sum of these three, right? So it should be 15 plus 15, 30, 30 plus 35, 35 plus 15 plus 15 is how much? 65. So therefore, we'll say the answer for this is option C. Next is an assertive reasoning question. It says the collection of natural numbers less than 100 is a set. Has to be. It is a, how do we define a set? Is a well-defined collection. That's 1, 2, 3, less than natural number is 99. And they're saying the reason here is a set is a well-defined collection of object. Yeah, that's what the definition. So we'll say that is a correct assertion and the correct reason, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Question number 2 says if n of A has 3 elements and n of B. So n of A has 3, let's say set A, and I take set A with 3 elements, and n of B, and I have already made set A as a subset of B, as you can see that the set A is placed inside B. And n of B has in total 6 elements. That means it must include the 3 elements of set A. So we can say 3 more elements has to be included here. Right. 3 more in number of elements are included. Now they're asking, they say, we need to figure out is the number of elements in A union B is 9. So check it. This is A union B. A union B is this. So how many elements are there? It's 6, not 9, right? So we can say that the assertion is incorrect. What about the reason? That n of A union B is equal to n of A. Yeah, but you see here, if the set A and B are disjoint means there is no common element. Like check here. If I write 2 different sets and here I write 3 elements, let's say 1, 2, 3, and this is say 4, right? 5 and yeah. Now check here. In that case, I can say that these are disjoint because there is no common element. Then I can say yes, n of A union B should be is equal to n of A plus n of B. As you can see, its union will include the number of elements of this as well as this set. So in that case, it is n of A plus n of B, provided this is disjoint. But over here, it's not a disjoint set. As you can see that A intersection B is not a null set. In fact, it is 3. Right? That's why we'll say that assertion is wrong and the reason is correct. Now, if I replace this as A intersection B is a null set, right? there is no common element, then assertion will be correct. Otherwise, as of now, we'll say that assertion for this ordinary questions, actual question will say that the assertion is incorrect and the reason is correct. In question 3, that's an assertion reasoning. It says the set of English alphabet is the universal set and the set of vowels in English. What's that? Once again, set of English alphabet is the universal set of the set of vowels in English alphabet. By that they mean to say, let's say if I make this is the whole alphabets, and you know that vowel is here. Let's say what are vowel? That's A, E, I, O, U, and the others say P, K, R, N, Z, Y, and all are there. Others are also. Now it says a set of alphabet. This is an universal. This is universal set. The whole set is the universal set. So I can say that the whole alphabet is the universal set of this vowel. Yeah. Now, if I take this as a set, then the universal set is going to be this. That's right. Now, next they're saying the set of vowels is the subset of the set of consonant. Clearly not subset. Subset, set is a part of set. So if I talk about these reason, these reasons, all right, is not present here, right? But that means to say that the vowel here is not a part of this reason. I think it's easy to get. The set of vowels it's a subset of consonant. No, subset means what? It's a part of this set, but you can say that this is not a part of these P, Q, R, S, T, right? So therefore, we say that this is correct and this is wrong. And this last assertion reasoning, it says the set of X as that X is the of the month is a month of the year, not having 31 days in the roster form is this. It should be correct. February has 29 days or 28. If it is leap year, it's 29. April 30, June 30. Yeah, they are correct. So assertion is correct. And what's the reason? Reason is set F. X has that X is a consonant in the English alphabet which precedes letter K. So which letters precedes K? A, B, C, D. A is not there, but B is tick. B is there. C, D, E before K. F, G is not there. G is there. G also comes before K. H, I. Yeah. So this is also correct, right? So we have this being correct and this is correct. But as you can see, there is no correlation. The reason is not the correct explanation.